Hi, how are you? My name is MaxNoSleeves. I'm going to tell you a quick story about a flight I took, or rather, 7. So I'm in Tallahassee. I'm trying to find my way to LA. I have a flight booked at 7:25 a.m. I oversleep. I wish I hadn't, but I did. Show up, roll through security. People always tell me because I have a huge beard, they think I'll get stopped at security every single time. Funny story, I've never been stopped. I think I just have really kind eyes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I roll through security, I get there late. Flight's at 7:25, I get there at 7:25. So on the one hand, I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry I'm late. But on the other hand, I'm like, look, I'm right here, I see the plane, it's right there. Can I please get on the plane? The guy's like, sorry dude, I already closed the doors. Nothing I can do. Just open the door. What does that mean I already closed the door? Look at that, I just revolutionized the airline industry. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, I don't know, call customer service. Hey, I missed my flight. Is there anything you can do to help me out? No problem, sir, I'll just find you another flight. Oh, you're a lifesaver, thanks. Great, I found you another flight. It's only $595. What? Hey airlines, this is why everyone hates you. Like if I went to buy an apple and I brought it up to the counter and then I was like, ooh, sorry, I kind of wanted a banana. Do you mind if I change it out? They'd be like, of course you can. That's only $600. And what am I paying for with this change fee? Done, that'll be $595. Whatever, I go back to the guy, I'm like, can I just go on whatever that thing's called, standby? He's like, oh yeah, sure, knock yourself out. So now I'm on standby. And I tell you, one thing I wasn't gonna do was let this guy off the hook. So as soon as he's like, sure, you can go on standby, I drop my bag and I lay down like a starfish right in front of his little kiosk. Like, dude, you're not getting rid of me. Unless you, but no, please get rid of me. Wait a minute, just get me on a plane, okay pal? Wouldn't you know it, made it on the flight. Too bad I didn't pay $600 for it. Anyway, Tallahassee to Charlotte. I get off the flight and I look at my thing and I'm like, oh cool, I only have 6 minutes to get my connecting flight. Luckily, I was in gate A3. My connecting flight was in gate D47. So I ran like a lunatic through the airport. Did that weird like bag run thing, you know, where like you hug your bag and you run like, I don't know, you're training for the Marines or something. Out of the way, I'm a crazy person. But guess what? I made it. I see the gate and I see the lady at the gate. I'm like, oh hey, what's up? I made it. She's like, oh, hello. Good to see ya. I'm here. What do I do? Oh, yeah, no, this flight's way oversold. What the what? How are you gonna oversell a flight? This is why we hate you, because you do stuff like this. Look at that. I did it again. What? Who does... Down the tubes. Let's sit around, I gotta wait for another flight. Honestly, it's not that bad. I like North Carolina, the people are pretty cool. Finally got on the plane for the next flight. 4, count them, 4 tickets! And that's looking pretty good. I have an aisle seat, and then we sit on the runway for like 5 minutes. And then for like 10 minutes. Then for 15 minutes. Eventually the pilot gets on the thing and he goes, yeah, we got the check engine light on here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back around and go back to the gate. Thanks for your patience. 1, don't thank me for my patience when you're forcing me to sit here patiently. 2, like, what are you doing? All you have to do is figure out how to fly a plane. And you're telling me like it breaks at the last minute? How often does that happen? And 3, you know, if there's a problem with the plane, let's just take our time and figure it out. If I'm on a tube that's gonna be shot 35,000 feet into the air, I guess I would like you to figure out what's going on. So fine, do you. Anyway, we're sitting around in the airport and eventually they're like, this plane's not gonna work. We're just gonna go ahead and give you all a new flight. Awesome. So I get another flight, only this one is from Charlotte to Dallas. Texas forever, am I right? I get to Dallas and this time I'm on standby. At this point, I'm like, as long as I have something of a chance to get on this flight, I'm pumped. And would you look at that, I'm #1 on the standby list. Call my mom, call my sister, chit chat a little bit, come back in like 5 minutes. Oh, that's weird. I was #1 on the standby list. Now I'm #7. I go to the lady, I'm like, hey, what happened? She's like, oh yeah, sometimes there's like other people who come in and they fly a lot, so we give them priority on the standby list. I'm like, oh right, of course, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Societal laws, you know, basic logic, none of that makes sense here, totally fine. I'm just gonna go cry. Awesome. Then I realized I was starving. I hadn't eaten anything all day. Forget what time it is because I've been up in the air and hours are changing and all that. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go get something to eat. Personally, I have found that if I eat a lot, I don't feel as good after the flight. I get really jet lagged. But if I eat very light and I drink a ton of water, then I'm pretty good. So I go to the restaurant, I'm like, hey man, I'll just do like a green salad, throw some chicken on there, maybe a water, please. He's like, cool, no problem. $21. Awesome. So I paid for this green chicken salad. Like, what was I gonna do? Steal it? Should've just stolen it. Eventually I go back and all the people that were on the standby list bump me onto the next plane, and then finally I get my own flight. Are you kidding me? I get home, my buddy was nice enough to pick me up from the airport, and he's just like, hey, how was your flight? I was like, which one? Am I right? Oh my god. Went home, got into bed, and I didn't leave my bed for about 37 hours. Probably the smartest thing I could have done. So the moral of the story is, never leave your bed. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you don't like the video, please subscribe. Special thanks to Captain Morgan for sponsoring this video. They got the new Canon Blast out. It's a nice shot. I prefer mine with a line. Remember, if you have an option for travel, your best choice is always a pirate ship. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you don't like the video, please subscribe. My name is MaxNoSleeves, and I'll see you next Tuesday.